Now, as 2021 draws to a close, I think we're all getting ready for Christmas, but I want to take a bit of an opportunity just to talk through some of the highlights of this year and some of the activities and actions that we've been taking as a council to support our residents and businesses. Now, back in January, we announced that Charlie Park Leisure Centre and the sports hall there was going to be used as part of the vaccination rollout for coronavirus. And over the course of the year, over the following months, we supported the NHS to deliver 60,000 vaccinations from that centre, and I'm really pleased that North East Derbyshire District Council has been recognised for its contribution to that fantastic vaccine rollout over the course of the year. And then in February we announced that we were investing in our environmental health service, both in terms of helping with the public health response to COVID, but also to help us deal with issues like fly tipping and environmental crime. And that's been a fantastic achievement to be able to expand that service and really get into some of those difficult issues that we face in our rural district. In March we had an absolutely fantastic month in terms of government funding for this district. Firstly, we had the amazing announcement of £24.1 million for Clay Cross as part of the Clay Cross Town deal. Then we also found out we'd have been awarded £1.6 million, which we've topped up with the council's own funding to help us deliver external wall insulation to over 400 properties around the district, and particularly those hard to heat homes. And then finally we also received a £1 million grant from the government to help us improve Eckington Leisure Centre and make it one of the most greenest and most environmentally friendly leisure centres in the whole of the region. And that work's almost due for completion and hopefully will be reopened as a pool very, very soon. Now in April we elected our 35th chairman of the council, Councillor Martin Thacker, and he launched his fundraising campaign for Ashgate Hospice Care, and since then he's done an absolute smattering of events throughout the year and some fantastic fundraising activities to raise vital funds for Ashgate Hospice Care. Now in May we held a very difficult set of elections because of COVID restrictions, but fortunately they ran very, very smoothly, and we had lots of positive feedback from residents about the whole process of voting and all the mitigations that we put in place to help make voting and that key part of being a democratic country possible during the month of May. And then in June we worked with the government to support the Kickstart scheme to help give more young people really valuable experience in work. Now in July we signed the contract with Killamarsh Parish Council as part of our £1.9 million takeover and refurbishment of the sports centre there. Now work's already started and I'm really looking forward to that centre reopening in the next few months. And then also in the summer we had some fantastic awards for some of our services. Our health and safety team were awarded a Gold ROSPA award, and our street scene team were also awarded an APSI award for excellent services, so well done to both of those teams. Now in September we launched, together with the other district and county councils across Derbyshire, we launched our Vision Derbyshire business grants and advice to businesses. Now in October we became the first council in Derbyshire to implement mandatory CCTV for taxis and private hire vehicles. Now we think that will help make both the passengers and the drivers themselves safer, and we're really proud to have been the first council to have done that. And also throughout October we did a series of Meet the Council events and also our Armed Forces Covenant event to celebrate the fantastic work of the Armed Forces. In November we delivered a jobs fair in Clay Cross to help local people find local jobs, and also our environmental health team did a fantastic job in seizing and crushing a vehicle that was known to have been involved in fly tipping in this area. Well done to them. And this month, December, we've announced our involvement in the Queen's Green Canopy scheme, which involves planting trees to help mark the Queen's Platinum Jubilee next year. We're really excited to be part of this amazing project. And that's just to name a few. There's plenty more on our website and on our social media channels, so please do check them out and find out more about the fantastic things that we've been doing throughout this year. Now I know that this time at the moment is a particularly anxious time for some people with the concerns around the Omicron variant and the government's move to Plan B, but I think it's absolutely vital that we all continue to work together to follow the guidance and follow those restrictions where necessary, and also make sure that we all get our vaccinations done and go for our boosters when we're called to do so. We can continue to work together, and I'm sure we can defeat the virus and continue to enjoy a good Christmas together all the same. And I hope everyone has a fantastic Christmas and a very happy New Year, and look forward to 2022 when I'm sure there's a lot more things we can do as a council, working with our residents and our businesses and our community groups and parish councils. Thank you very much.